So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. 6 o'clock actually came a lot faster thanks to that clock change last night. Never getting that hour of sleep back. But today for the 6 o'clock game, we have Razgriz taking on Farside Gaming. Farside's going to be defending first, and the map will be Villa. So, not a map we see very often in these collective games, so it's going to be interesting to stream for sure. I have no experience with either of these two teams, Farside Gaming or Razgriz, so their play styles, their strats are going to be completely new to me, but they're ready to go. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into this match fast and furious like, and let's get this stream going. So what are you thinking for op bans?
I don't know, actually. I don't know a lot of op bands for Villa, but Jackal, obviously being a very big map, is going to be good for keeping roamers alive longer.
The Jackal is also going to be a clear sign that they might want to roam.
Yeah, heavy roam.
Blitz is gone, so they might want to roam too if they don't want to get roam cleared. With Blitz, Mira, okay. I can see them not wanting to deal with a Mira on the Aviator site, which is usually the only site you see the Mira on, but either way, you don't want to deal with that mess. I get it. And the final ban that comes out is a Jaeger.
Whoa.
I think we are about to see some Yang rushes, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is going to be a very toxic game, to say the least. Let's see if Yang is picked right away.
I did not expect that at all.
No, and there's the Yang from Divine. All right, this will be interesting to see how the counter comes out. Oh, a Clash Alibi. You don't usually see those ops picked too much in competitive. And also Vigil, so there's that heavy roam we were discussing already with that Jackal ban.
Oh yeah, 6 pick off a
Clash playing mind games. Yeah, they know the rush is coming with the Yang now. There come the trappers. This is going to be a good match to watch, folks. First defense site is trophy. Oh man, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this game. No Jaeger? Let's do this.
I was thinking maybe a Maestro or a Vigil just for roam. But a Jaeger just threw me out completely.
Yep. I was expecting Vigil because I know I hate going against the Vigil, but you can see Capcan is now trapping anything he can. Castle locking off one side of the site, it seems. He's got that window to block angles, this one to block entry. Where is his last castle going, or has it been placed?
I think it's on astronomy window.
Okay. Yes.
Is that it?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's it in the bath. No, it's not it. I think he's carrying one castle around with him. I'm not sure what is going on there, but we've got attackers ringing drones out. Want to make sure there's no clear, or there's no and that's a very fast drone, and Ying and Ash are already pushing.
This is a very straightforward push here too.
I'm interested to see how this Ying goes.
Oh no.
Oh no, she didn't know. She's gonna check right. And Yang is taken out right away from the dock, sitting at the top of the stairs. And that's where that extra drone work would have been more effective.
See you on the other side.
I can understand a rush with Ying or a rush, but just a sloppy rush is not. I don't know.
You can be aggressive, but not too aggressive. Ash takes out one roamer. Ben taking out Nomax on the the Ash v Alibi. So there's the trade, but again, it happens late. And Ash is going to get into it with the Capcan. Does she realize Vigil's right there? Does Thatcher know Vigil's right there? Thatcher does. Thatcher frags Vigil out, giving Ash the cover she needs on that stairwell. And now that side is clear. Ash can work on the castle. We are down to a 4v3 real quick here. Let's see how the push goes. Ash, no drone work coming in here, just playing off a gun skill, it seems like, on Razgriz right now.
They could easily see that person if they would have done
Thatcher, I don't think Thatcher knows he's there, and he doesn't, and he gets the frag, but Hibana gets fragged out right away as well. Defenders getting kills real quick. 2v2. Capcan's lit, plant was denied, not down. Ash takes out the Capcan. 2v1 situation with the Doc. Ash is fragged by the Doc. Can Doc clutch this round now in the 2v1 that just was? 42 seconds left here. Plant still needs to go down off of the switch. Plant is going down. Doc weak. Doc gets the frag. Very good. Iris Vert with the frag onto Shy to take the round, and that's a 3K on both teams, Ben and Iris that round, but ultimately Farside Gaming with the victory on that round. It definitely could have used more drone work on that attack. I think that's what cost them, honestly. If they would have droned just that one player out, that could have made the difference on that side where he was tucked in the corner on the right side of objective. What?
Even
one round. Let's see the adjustments. Bringing the Echo Castle. No Capcan this time. Swap it to an IQ because of the Capcan, likely.
Because of the Echo, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
You're
right on that too. Lots of purpose for IQ nowadays. With all these electric drones and the bugs now that just came out in the new update. Little bugs that take over your drone.
Oh, the pests for the new operator.
Oh yes, quite annoying, especially if you like Twitch. Because believe it or not, you're getting targeted every time. The castle ringing out, castle barricade here. From the looks of it, gonna be a hard turtle. 2 ACOG sites, Legion, Bandit's gonna likely stay on site, castle barricading stuff, brings in the indestructible cam that we just saw placed there on the wall. Drones coming in. I don't see any drones pre-placed anywhere, so I mean, maybe a waste of some drone work. So Castle just castled Doc out. Don't think he wanted that, but we'll see how that plays. They have a literal turtle happening right now on site. Let's see if the attackers can drone and take advantage of that. Doc actually.
Is he roaming, or is he coming up from behind?
He's going to basement. Doc is chilling in basement with Legion now joining him. This is something you usually don't see for this site, because the floor upstairs is what's destructible, not the basement floor. If the attackers can drone that out and understand that the top floor is completely wide open, I mean, get Ash up there, get IQ through the floor on the Echo drones right off the bat, clear those out.
Scanning for electronic devices.
Checking for the Echo now. Smart. Watch those C4s. Ash getting her drone work in. I do not know that they have noticed the people in basement yet. Oh, my mistake. They fragged out the people in basement. Wow. Complete disorientation. Iris getting the frag onto Ben. Gets it a little closer to an even game. And the Yangs are flashing out. Yang is in. Yang clears out the castle. Yang sees the bandit. The bandit's gone. 2K from Yang. Can she finish the round off with a kill on Echo? No, Echo frags her back. We now have a 3-on-1 situation. They are in sight on the other A-bomb site, and they are working on the door next to him over here. They know where he is. Let's see if the plant goes down. The plant is going down, and he is killed from the IQ at the opposite angle on the crossfire. Good round from Razgriz. Completely decisive round from Razgriz. Very sorry for people watching that I missed the frags in the basement on the roamers. Try not to let that happen again. But yeah, clearly two top players going at it here so far. Iris, Vert, and Ben from Razgriz. Definitely going toe-to-toe. Score is 1-1. We could be in for a tight game. Oh, I'm surprised they're bringing a Habana and not a Thermite for most sites on this map. Especially because there's no Mira. They are going to stick the Clash on this defense, though, up in Aviator.
I mean...
Oh, we will see. Like...
I can understand.
Ben has played Ashe every round.
Yeah, he's been
stuck
doing
on
his
Ashe
work
every round. Oh, absolutely. He's top fragging right now so far.
Yeah. First round, I'm pretty sure he picked off the 3K.
Yeah, so Ben on Ashe, and then Iris on the dock. Haven't seen any roam come out yet. They are going to completely reinforce this wall, hence the no Mira. Again, not a lot of speed ops, so I don't know. They roam with the big boys, I guess, but effective, I don't know. They've opened wall into the vault. That's definitely something new. So they're going to be playing a hard hallway defense, I guess. I have never personally seen this take before.
I've seen this before.
It's
to allow the defenders to be able to rotate on both sides.
Right.
So
I understand the thought process. It's just really odd. I personally, I've never had to go against it. So here, see what Ashe is doing here.
Oh, I didn't even see they brought a Clash.
Sorry, that's Maestro. So Ashe is already in and working her way up the stairs. Again, I don't know if this is pre-placed drone work, ladies and gentlemen, or if she is just going in. But she is about to sneak right up on a Castle. She doesn't realize he's there. She just heard a move. It's over now for Castle. Oh! She misses the headshot one tap, but the refrag went out already. And then another refrag onto Ben from Iris. Has to know that they might be pushing there. Backside. What a Clash is. Clash is shocking and... teammate is taking out the Habana. We are down to a 4v2 now. The defenders look to have the clear advantage here. With a frag coming out from Shy onto Iris with the IQ. We got some drone work in clearly. 2v3 with that Clash and Maestro still alive though. That is a lot to deal with for sure from an attacker standpoint with only a Thatch and an IQ. No Zofia to maybe pop the legs off the Clash. He's still got castle walls up. No nades on IQ anymore. This will be interesting. They know he's out there. I'm sure has slowed down in the last little bit. Shock's going out and the frag out, the double frag. Juicy taking out Shy and Nomad taking out Galaxy, and that ends round number 3. That shield play coming off the Clash is absolutely nutty. He is doing his job the most effective I have seen and working with his team on those frag kills. Very well executed defensive round. Very well executed defensive round.
It's almost as like after the first kills and after they took control of the diffuser, the game completely just froze. They just stalled the attack completely.
It also seems, I don't know, like, don't quote me on this or anything, but as soon as that Ying dies, it's almost like their attack thought process or push kind of alters. Like once that Ying gets fragged out early, or if it's an early, like a beginning of round, or even just the first kill in general, it's I don't want to say they're relying on the Ying because of the Jaeger ban, but it seems like they might be relying on the Ying for these site pushes.
The only round they won was because Ying was able to pick off the two people holding angles into the rooms. So you can argue, but you can't determine that that's the reason why they're losing.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're back to another trophy defensive site. See if they can win it this time, because it was your first of the game and they were pretty well effectively taken out, if I remember correctly. Lots of drone work. I'd like to see them saving those drones instead of just losing them out like that. Might be getting some scans or something, giving away their drone position. Able to save one. Looks like Doc is going to be playing in bedroom. And getting bandit charges off. And what just happened there with that impact nade, but we'll go with it. Alibi's on roam. Thermite's in spawn. I think Ying is doing the exact same push. Let's see if this Ying can... Oh, and the cam is still there. Ying goes out anyway. Waits all three Yings for one person sitting at top right here. All three Yings just to take care of the Doc. I mean, it worked, but immediate refrag, was it worth it? I don't think so. But we'll see if his team can now get in there, and they are getting fragged by defenders left and right. Nomad taking out Galaxy is the most recent one with the Alibi, who is nowhere near sight. That push happened, and it was a solo push, something the team needs to definitely discuss going to the next round. We now have a 4v2. Ash is still alive, though. Top player still alive for Razgriz. Maybe make some magic happen. I think the Alibi is definitely throwing them a little bit, having those little things that they're catching people's attention and whatnot like that, just slowing them down a little bit. We got a late roam coming out. Legion coming up behind, and won't matter. The flank would have worked effectively either way, but the Alibi gets it first. Now we have one man left alive on Razgriz in bathroom, and we know he's there. And it doesn't matter. Rings out a headshot onto the Alibi, bringing it to a 3v1. Are the defenders going to flank around behind or just watch? Oh, Bandit's actually watching for the C4. He's going to eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Does not ring out with the kill, though. Will make Thatcher move around. Says one. Oh. I think he's getting chased now. He's back outside. Diffuser is on the other side of upstairs. Is he going to be able to get that angle with Oh, he sees the Legion. He knows Legion is there. Will he be able to make the play? Still has a Claymore left as well. And he pre-fires the Legion Titan right out of that little cubby hole. Very good to see. Down to a 2v1 now. So he's gotten 2 of 4 frags so far. He can clutch this in 13 seconds. Hits the Legion mine. 10 seconds. That's going to waste too much. We will see. He did no, and he will hit another Legion. And he gets the frag headshot anyways. Will he get there in time to challenge the other one? He will not, as the castle smartly hides tight left in that room, and we will not see an end of round replay. Great round by the defenders, but a great opportunity for the attackers with the Thatcher there. Great try. Definitely something to move forward with going forward from Shy.
So back again with that Ying. After she got the initial pick and was immediately refragged, once again, the attack slowed down, and then it was just Ash making a move to astronomy by yourself.
Yep. I like 100%. I think I like the Ying charge at the top of the stairs, yes, but that one charge goes off so many times, and if you get it in the right spot, you don't need to throw all 3 and waste all that utility. They hear those 3 Yings go off, you have every defender looking at that room. So, I mean, it worked for the one frag, but I think ultimately unfortunately, the defenders ended up getting, what, 3 frags off of that play as well? So it's something to think about with this, the Ying pushes going forward here. We are seeing, it looks like an identical hold here again. We'll see if Doc and Legion both go down to basement again. I will definitely stay location-wise on those two as they got fragged earlier and we missed it. So we will see how this hold goes, but it's looking like castles are going generally in the same spots. Yes, same castles. Vigil is out this time, and Doc seems to be in. We have Legion going upstairs. Where is Vigil going? Downstairs? Vigil is downstairs, so we have a 1-on-1 roam, and then 3 on site. Right? Yes, 3 on site. Bringing a Blackbeard to the table this time. I like it. I like it. Wondering if they know he's there or if they're prepping.
Reloading!
I get that face shield on either way.
Get behind me!
Zone work going out. They see that. Galaxy. The Ying is going to push window. Not pushing the same spot as she did last time. That worked on the site push. We'll see what she can do. Twitch also helping clear roam. Both are looking for the Vigil, who is now going to rotate back down to basement. Doc on site. Or sorry, the Legion, not Vigil. Vigil is just chilling on these stairs. Is he going to get...
Swapping mags.
No, he will rotate back up.
Possibly on their flank too.
Yeah, you see this Twitch doesn't know Vigil's there. And Blackbeard will frag out onto Titan. There's one roam down. And then I don't... Oh, Ben. Divine getting fragged up by the Ying. Ying getting refragged. Galaxy fragging upstairs. We now have a 4v2. Castle on site. Capcan on site. Getting attacked from both angles. Let's see what we have. I have faith.
C4 prime.
Ring out a C4. Can he get it? And he won't. We have 3 people on one site. With Diffuser down behind from the Ying, though, they might want to think about a different carrier for the bomb if the Ying is going to be rushing faster. And one defender does get fragged out, and he will get refragged by Iris. Or a push on your right as well. There is. Might want to make a move. He pushes, and Ben is able to outgun him with Twitch F2000. That thing shoots way too fast. Just saying. Quite the round from the attackers, bringing it to a 3-2. Will they be able to tie? We have Iris Vert still leading his team with an 8-4, 2.0 KD. Below him, 5-4, and then 2-4, but 6 assists on Titan. 6 already. So he's clearly doing what he needs to be doing. Castle ringing out from Ausla with a 2-4, and Juicy with a 1-4. Juicy, I think, needs to get a little bit more involved here. And we might see this get taken away from Razgriz if that happens. Ops again with the Ying. Bomb has been switched up to Galaxy, though. Ying is not carrying bomb this time. We'll see if that is enough to change it up. Where the Ying pushes and isn't a detriment in the fact that the bomb is now on the other side of the map. But we'll see how she goes. Another Aviator hold. And will they do the same strat again? Well, they will. So same strat going to be rung out from the defenders. Let's see if the attackers make note of that strat the last time they had to play against it. And they deal with this clash. I feel like Remnants now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if that clash gets fragged out, I feel like they are going to have a lot easier time pushing into that site on the B-bomb site. If that clash is gone off of those top of the stairs, if they can effectively push that staircase and the doorway and take that clash out, I think that will be the difference in the round.
I agree with you there. Clash, with her ability to be able to control crowds and just in general to stop people from holding an angle and pushing somewhere. If you were able to get rid of that, that leaves you to so much things that you could do.
something I'm seeing again right away is same spots coming out from defenders. We have an early kill coming out. We have 2 early kills from Ben coming out on the sledge. He realized they needed to push the stairs, didn't take the flash out, but was able to frag that Kaid, and now he has a nade for the flash. Will it matter? Won't matter. Defender is also watching. He needs to be careful, and he gets the three kills right off the bat before he's refragged from the dock, but also does damage to the Clash. Blackbeard pushes with Flash, takes the Flash. Flash is gone. That was a fast and furious attack. They knew what they needed to do, and Ben led the way, did his job. Now at 10 and 5, ladies and gentlemen. What a push from attackers. They knew what they needed to do, and they put it into work, and they made it happen. That is going to be a momentum swing, I'll tell you right now.
Did Ben just push up the main stairs and was allowed 2 kills?
They jumped in that bottom window and just ran up the stairs. They weren't even prepared to watch the stair push. Not at all. They were still looking
I think they
elsewhere
just
in
caught
hallways
him off
setting
guard,
up.
like really hard.
Oh yeah, hard off guard because there was 2 people and they weren't even looking at the sledge. We're seeing a Monty being brought for I believe the first time. Maybe expecting them to be a bit more aggressive on defense after that push. We will see. We also see a Pulse come out to play that C4 from underneath that the Bandit missed on the first one. Didn't matter because they still won the round, but now it will be definitely a more effective plan. Bringing the Legion, the Castle again, Maestro, Echo. Maestro and Echo on this one, so it's going to be a duel. Plus the C4 underneath, they are, I don't know, they are going to be denying a lot of plants. These attackers are going to have their hands full.
I think this is the first time that we've seen a Dokkaebi coming out though.
It is, yep, Dokkaebi for the first time. They might be bringing that to kind of deal, I mean, a Dokkaebi call Ying push if they work together, but I haven't seen Ying push with a teammate since the start of the game. Dokkaebi's already inside. Don't know if she knows that Castle is waiting right there. She does now as he runs out. 3 drones. He's like, yep, I'm out of here. Dokkaebi pushes in using an ACOG on the single fire weapon. There you go. Much better for pushing close range, Dokkaebi. Ying is actually droning this time, so this is good. Already a step up from rushing in and just throwing all 3 Yings. You like to see that. The knowledge growing. Drones, no stairs are clear. Monty is pushing up those stairs as well, so she is also pushing with someone now. As a kill from Ben comes out onto Nomad on the dope. So immediately there goes the call material.
I have you something!
Monty challenging the Echo and gets the frag. Titan with the frag onto Divine with the Monty. I was calling a questionable play, but it worked like a charm. Echo gone. Dokkaebi gone. Both big-time operators for a push on site and a plan. And Monty sees him, almost catches him in a drone, but has the Legion in. Does not know. We got a down coming out from Ausla on the Ben and then fragged right away. We also have a 1% health Legion still on site. Maestro unable to go into his camp because of the Monty. Very effective on the Monty. Shy on the rotate around. Hits the Claymore planted by Iris Bear. And at the same time, Ying is able to frag out there. And there comes a... Whoa! Did we just see a flash nade kill? Oh my. The 1% health Legion gets flash banged to death. What a play from the Hibana. Definitely calculated. You ask that player, that was meant to happen. Guaranteed.
But Foresight doing a lot better on attack than Razgriz was, using Ying to a more methodical way rather than just pushing upstairs and using all 3 and getting a pick and refragged. So just doing it a lot better and actually drawing.
Well, you saw from Razgriz on attack they were using the Yang and they were pushing solo. You can see the clear use of Yang here by both teams, but the difference is Yang Iris is working with Titan, the Monty. They worked together to push that stairwell and move in on that side, and it worked like a charm. She didn't use all 3 Yangs to take one person out and then get refragged. She is definitely being more methodical with the Monty. This is clearly a strat that they've run on this map. You can tell that it's a plan that is working. Again with the Dokkaebi, I'd like to see the Dokkaebi not get fragged out so early so we can see how they do the call and the Yang push with the Monty. It's a scary thought not having a Jaeger right now, I will tell you this much. They brought the cap can again. Well, this is actually their first time bringing the cap can on their defense. 2 double-digit players. Iris seeming to do a lot of work, but again, Titan with those 7 assists. Like, he is... Titan and Vert working together is working, and you can tell. You can clearly see it. So, classic kind of hold here, it looks like. We got an Ella, though. Oh, does Ella have a shotgun? Ella does have this shotgun. Might see a little toxicity coming out here. He wants to deal with that Monty, I'm assuming. And I say toxicity, that's just me speaking for myself. This is legit. You can do this stuff and it's not toxic, but I hate going against Ella's shotgun personally.
I used the Scorpion now that I got the buff.
Yep.
But I
And
just
Monty is looked at Ella, Ella brings it back, and Monty does. This is going to be intense. Reloading. Ella getting shot in the back, and the wallbang happens. The wallbang doesn't happen, and Yang misses her shots. And Yang's charge pulls out. Yang is in hot pursuit. Vigil gets fragged out earlier in the round, which I missed. She is under 25% health. They know she's in the basement. Let's see if they worry about her or just leave one person to watch. Looks like the Yang and the Monty will continue to work together up the stairs. Abana and Dokkaebi watching that basement door. And they are going to go up this way. The Claymore has been placed at the bottom. They've now got 4 people on one stairwell with a creepy defender. The defender has no idea they are on that stairwell and immediately fragged Owsla onto Jezp. Nomad taking out the kill onto the Ella. And a double C4 rings out from the Bandit. The play onto Titan, the Monty, and Owsla, the Habana. Now we still have 2 Yang charges left and the Dokkaebi phone call with Buck. 2 nades on the Buck. Yang is pushing into sight. Yang is getting a kill, and Nomad pushes up the back of Galaxy and rings out, and the attackers take the round. That Razgriz, Shy from Razgriz, when he got that C4, that was their opportunity. They had it. That was the opportunity, and they just, unfortunately, did not have the angles, but good play by Shy nonetheless.
Even then, getting the C4, they were still down in man advantage.
They were down, but you see a lot of fast and furious things happen off of a C4, especially if it's a 2K onto a Monty and stuff like that. You've seen some stuff, but again, I'd have to agree they were still down ops. See that same lineup. The IQ instead of the Habana, or is it going to switch with Thatcher?
Yeah,
now,
Thatcher with no hard breach.
Call me crazy, but bringing a Thatcher, I would assume you get rid of the cap cams because they have no hard breach.
Cap cam swaps off to
the cap
Vigil
can
too.
also just switched off to Vigil. So this Thatcher, complete utility-wise, not needed. I mean, I guess the Legion mines, he can take those out, but again, not too much of a detriment if you have to pull a Legion mine out unless they are all on site, on your site push, which can be a bad thing. And we see the defensive round going off here. This team is reinforcing. They're doing more of a actual turtle on site versus a hallway roam with Steve. But Vigil is going to be roaming around, wasting time downstairs. This is reinforces, gets the heck out of there. See how they hold this. This is definitely much much more of a generic hold you usually like to see. Okay, there it goes. I'm gonna say if you're gonna be playing a peek on that wall, you like to see the opposite. So the one Maestro just got reinforced versus the other ones, so they can't get that angle into the... Oh. So, interested to see is the Monty working with the Yang. They are all together. Wow. Doing a hard master take. Vigil is under the window. Will the Monty know he's there? The Monty doesn't see him, and the Vigil immediately knifes the Monty in the back. Gets out of there. Fights. Doesn't win the fight. Refragged by Verd. That was very unfortunate to lose a Monty that early. That, I would say, effective trade for the defenders in their favor. And even better is that Barrett is less than half health.
I would take that trade any day of the week. Vigil for a Monte.
Oh, now there come the calls. Oh, we heard it. And it was silenced right away. Playing a little mind games down there. I get that last call just to find this last roamer. Buck is making his way through Trophy on the backside. Thatcher drone. Yang is creeping through Trophy as well. They now have Trophy control, but keep in mind that roamer with the shotty still down below them on the smoke. Usually you see smoke not on the roam and actually in sight to deny entry or deny plant. So this is definitely a lapse of judgment, wrong operator pick, but generally speaking, you like to see a smoke on site from my experience. Bandit playing with the bandit charge. Doesn't need a gun. Just gonna shock people. So they have now hacked cams. Maestro is going to get a couple shots into the Buck, drop him down to just above 75. I mean, nade went out anyways to take it out, so why not get a couple shots in. Buck doing the slowest peek I have ever seen. Dokubai getting the double headshot onto Galaxy and Jesby, and then Bandit running around with the bandit charge still in his hand. 3K from Nomad, and then the late rotate from the smoke. Pulls the shotgun out, ultimately gets refragged by Ausla, and attackers take round 9. I don't know what Bandit was thinking or if it was a visual glitch, but challenging the Dokubi with a bandit charge. Ladies and gentlemen, that man fears nothing. The score is sitting at Farside 6, Razgriz 3. We are on match point. Now have 2 players on Farside with double digits. And I'll say it again, Titan may be 3 and 7, but those assists and that Monty play is definitely contributing to rounds. Not so much last round because he didn't check for the Vig, but they need to fix that hiding under windows thing, in my opinion, anyways. We see a Thatcher coming up, but again, no hard breach, so the Thatcher just isn't the play. You know you're not bringing a hard breach. I would much rather, instead of a Thatcher, be bringing a Twitch, because she at least F2000 into play. And then the Twitch drones can find the Valk cams and stuff like that. It's not like they're playing a cap can. You just don't want to take the time, you know what I mean? Sorry, they're having a little controller difficulties. My Elite controller E-pad actually popped out. So we're seeing Maestro Camp, similar spot. And that reinforced. It's looking like the exact same hold as like literally almost identical hold. We'll see if smoke goes on that roam again, and it looks like he's going to with the shotgun. Bandit out roaming over here. I'm assuming, yeah, there's no vigil. Wait, what happened to the Call me crazy. Did you see what happened to the or was she team killed? I was fixing my D-pad. Did I miss the TK at the beginning of the round?
Was she TK'd or was she spawn killed?
I don't know. I'm looking for her body right now. She was looks like TK'd. Her body is just in the corner at the top of stairs. Not in the best of positions. It's looking like a TK was rang out from the defenders, and that was ultimately not smart, considering that Now there's Monty clear on.
Wait, what?
I don't know what is going on, but either way, Bandit gone. 3v5. Dokkaebi is lit beyond all belief. I don't understand the. I mean, Sight is on the other map upstairs. Why are you there, Maestro? My guy. Smoke on Sight.
Those
Rotated
Yings
back.
were questionable to me.
Oh, that whole play with the Monty Ying down there was questionable to me. And Ying doesn't see and gets peeked by the Maestro coming around the corner. Gets that frag out onto Ying. She only had one Ying charge left, but still an effective frag for the defender. And can Maestro... Oh, the grenade comes out. Does not connect the Maestro. Is he going to be able to take the buck? The Dokkaebi is killed. Galaxy onto Nomad. Insight. Outla getting the frag off with the Thatcher. Juicy fragging out Jeps in the hallway. We are now down to a 1 now thanks to the smoke. And smoke is fragged by Juicy at the doorway. That is game, ladies and gentlemen. We saw Farside come into the attack round and just absolutely handle business. Absolutely handle business on Razgriz. Great team effort from Farside. Great team effort from Razgriz. You saw what they were good at. You saw what they need to work on. And all in all, great game, both teams. And we will get Titan in here for an interview real quick. Titan going 3 and 8, 2 double digits again on Farside. They were on today. Farside was on today, ladies and gents. So we will get Titan in here to get his interview. But yeah, clear decisiveness from Farside on attack, I will say. There is Titan. What's going on? Absolutely, for sure. Get him in here. Just make sure you guys both include your audio, and we'll get it going.
All right, let me invite Tristan in here.
Yeah, of course, of course. Hello there, Nomad. If you want to go ahead and include your audio as well.
Hello?
Hello. Hey, just let me know when your audio is included there, and we'll get this.
Yeah, we're all ready.
All right. So great game, especially on attack from you guys this game. The Ying working with that Monty almost every round except for the one where you jumped in that window and got knifed in the bum hole. But
that was.
But all in all, great rounds on attack. You can see the clear communication and decisiveness, especially with Roam clear and the site push coming from the Ying and Monty when they work together. Great attacking on that site, on the sites, all sites really, because that Ying and Monty. Jaeger ban, we called it. We knew the Yings were coming out to play this game. We saw a lot of Ying use. One team may have stuff to work on. One team may did it better, obviously. But all in all, great games I thought from both teams. Some rounds could have went either way. But great game coming out from Nomad. Great game coming out from Vert and Titan. Not a lot of kills, man, but damn, you did your job today. Holy. So, without further ado, I'm going to let Remnants give his little piece and say what he saw, and then you guys can have the floor and tell us what you saw from Razgriz today. Did they throw you any curveballs and stuff? So, Remnants, anything you'd like to say to these guys?
I just want to say that the Monty plays, those were really, really, really coordinated, and I don't know, just the overall, just a great game as a team. I could see that a lot of communication went out during the game. But yeah.
Now, before I get you to talk on the other team, Razgriz there, and what they threw at you, was it planned? If you saw a Jaeger ban or did the Jaeger ban, was it planned to be running the Ying Monty on this map? Was that strats that you guys have worked on for the attack phase?
Yes, we have been like working on a lot of Ying and Monty like pushes, and I feel like a lot of teams overlook how like Ying works. Ying is, in my opinion, so OP, and banning Jaeger is it's ridiculous. Being able to just throw 3 Yings into sight and just kill a bunch of people. So we've been really working on our Monty pushes with Ying coordinated like that. However, we weren't really thinking it through because we went on defense first, and banning a Jaeger probably wasn't the best idea because they went right around and did the same thing.
Yep.
But it was good.
When you guys were on defense first, and you saw the Ying pick obviously in the operator pick phase. Now, when you fragged that Ying, were you guys calling that she was almost always carrying that bomb and she was pushing solo? Was that something you guys clued into, or was it kind of just like
carrying the bomb?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
we noticed that she was pushing. I think it was the first round. She pushed up those astronomy stairs by herself, and the call out was made, and we wiped her out of the board like immediately.
Immediately, absolutely, yeah. And then we saw on the very next round, because you did that, or the very next hold you guys had at that same site on Trophy Astronomy, she wasted all 3 Ying charges to take out 1 dock, and then immediately refragged.
Yeah.
What was the communication like in party chat coming out of the dock? Was it just?
I mean, there's not much you can do when you're getting 3 Yings thrown at you. You get kind of tilted, especially when that happens. But I don't know. It's hard to do.
The dock player got in their heads. They wanted him off that board. But yeah, anything you guys would like to say over to Razgriz, either to help improve their game, things you saw them do that worked? The floor is yours.
They were definitely a good challenge. That Ben Razgriz, he's he's insane with that Ash pushing like that, and his gun skill is amazing. Their coordination was actually a lot better than we expected. We weren't expecting them to be that coordinated. They definitely pushed us a couple rounds, especially on defense. We were not expecting it to go like that, and I don't know. We couldn't, like, our roamers couldn't shut them down. It wasn't working, and we were kind of getting worried at that point because they were just they were pushing site hard, especially one round when they just all rushed site. We were not prepared for that whatsoever. They changed things
when the
up.
sledge pushed the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were not expecting them to do that. After the round previously, when we played Clash there, we were expecting a back push, and it was really smart that they just ran all of them up those stairs. I mean, it was really, really risky, but it was smart that they read into what we were doing there with the Clash.
For sure. So yeah, I'm gonna ask Remnants if there's anything you've got left to say, or if it's time for Titan and Nomad to get their 30 seconds of fame here today.
No, I'm good.
All right, without further ado then, Titan, Nomad, we'll give you guys 30 seconds. If you got anything to say to anyone, now's your chance.
I just want to say one thing, and that is to Jimmy, Irish for our sub, who had to fill in today for our IGL because Jack couldn't make it today. The head of the collective could not make the game today. He had to fill in, and he absolutely fragged out. And wow, I'm so impressed with Jimmy right now. Irish Vert played a hell of a game.
Giving me a run for my money. Usually I'm used to being up there, but it was good competition seeing him up there with me. It helps the team out too, so that's always good.
Very good. Very good. Well then, I guess it sounds like, Jack, you got some. You better make some scrims this week or something. Might be some decisions on the board going forward.
It was,
All right.
it was kind of chaos a little bit, not going to lie, sometimes.
Honestly, we went in thinking that it was going to be a little bit easier than it was. And then once the game started going, especially with our IGL out, it was more difficult than we thought. So we had to really focus up.
Very good game, though. All in all, great game from you guys. Great game from the other team. You guys came out on top, getting them 3 points today. Very good for the standings, I would assume. So without further ado, that's it for this stream, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back in 30 minutes to do SG versus FAF, and that will be our last game of the day. Again, if you enjoy the show today, please feel free to follow collective_esports. It's the same name on all types of things, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all of it. Feel free to give us a follow, drop some likes on the videos and stuff like that. And like I said, we'll be back in 30 minutes to do our last game of the day. And thank you for joining us today, and enjoy your days as well.
Yeah, good game, Razgriz.